Hey, all you Tupperware and Bowl friends, it's Valerie with Valerie's Tupperware news page, bringing you a demo for the Tupperware Power Chef system as I mentioned yesterday. Last night I showed you how to prepare brownies using this wonderful product. You can prepare any dry cake, muffin, or a cake mix this way. It's quick and easy, and the brownies were yummy. And today we're making guacamole. So, we're going to get started, and yesterday I demonstrated the paddle to mix up the brownies, but today we are going to use the blade. And the first thing we're going to do is I have a half an onion here, so I can put the whole half an onion in here, and I will use the motor to chop up the onion. So take a look at that. And I always do the onion first because it's hard. And now we're going to add the avocado. It is 3 avocados, which I have already here. Okay. And we're going to put the motor back on, give it a couple of quick spins because the avocado is already kind of soft. So there we go. Take a look at that. It still needs a little bit more. I think the avocado wasn't as ripe as I would have liked, but I had planned this, so we're doing it. And so now we're going to use the juice from a lime. This is an all-in-one made. It's a Tupperware product, 5-piece Tupperware product with a little measuring cup. We have an egg separator, a grater, and the seal if you want to save something in the cup. But right now we're going to go ahead and use the juicer. Very quick. Unless you're doing it in front of the camera and trying to be really quick, but it's going well. So we're just going to use the juice from 1 lemon. And we got a good amount of juice there. This calls for 2 garlic cloves and a half of teaspoon. And now that is lime. The Spanish people call this lemon, but I forgot I wasn't Spanish. So anyway, this calls for 2 garlic cloves and a half a teaspoon of sea salt, but I'm using a tablespoon or 2 teaspoons of garlic salt and sea salt. And we have 3 tablespoons of cilantro. And we're going to add tomatoes at the end. So let's go ahead and get this all chopped up. In the meantime, if you see in front of me, there's a salt and pepper shaker and a butter dish. That is a special right now. You can get those 3 pieces, which are regularly $20 or $23, I believe. And you can get them for $16 on sale this week. Okay. Needs a little bit more. So we're just going to take my spatula and push this down a little bit. Okay. And as you can see, I have the measuring cups and spoons, and there are 6 of each, whereas the ones that you buy in the store only have 4. And the reason for that is we have an additional 2 in the measuring cup. One is a 3/4 cup and one is a 2/3 cup. And with the spoons, we have a half of a tablespoon and an 1/8 of a teaspoon. So that's why there's 6 spoons. So the guacamole is looking pretty good right now. I'm going to add some tomatoes. But I'm going to take a little bit of this out first because I have someone that doesn't like tomatoes that will be eating it. So we'll just take a little bit of that out. Unfortunately, the avocado wasn't as ripe as I would have liked. So it's not as soft as I would have liked, but it's good. It looks pretty good. Oops. Oh, please, one moment. Okay, now we're going to add the tomatoes. Got a half a cup of tomatoes. And normally you wouldn't have to pull it so hard, but the guacamoles were, as I said, not as ripe as I would have preferred. But they still look pretty good. So here is the guacamole. I have the current catalogs in front there. Anybody goes onto my site, you can look and catalog shop, and there's your guacamole. Thank you.